We all know that listening to music feels good, right? But what about making it? Well, that's where the real magic happens. Today, we're going to explore the incredible and often hidden healing power that gets unlocked when you're the one creating the sound.
So, have you ever really stopped to think about that? Why does picking up a guitar or sitting down at a piano just feel so good? Is it all in your head, or is there something real, something deeper going on? Well, the answer is a huge yes. It's not just a feeling, it's biology, it's chemistry, and we're about to break down exactly what's happening inside your body and brain when you start to play.
Okay, so first up, the immediate reward. The second you start playing an instrument, your brain basically goes, "Oh, I like this," and just flips a switch. It instantly starts releasing this powerful cocktail of feel-good chemicals.
So the first ingredient in that cocktail? Endorphins. You can think of these as your body's very own all-natural painkillers and stress busters. And get this, the act of making music is a direct trigger for their release. It's why playing can literally make you feel less stressed and can even dial down physical pain.
And then, of course, there's dopamine. Dopamine. This is the big one, right? The famous feel-good chemical. It's the star player in your brain's reward circuit. When you play music, that whole system just lights up and you get this rush of pleasure and joy. It's basically your brain giving you a high five and saying, yes, keep doing that.
So, how does this actually work? I love this analogy. Picture your brain's neural pathways as a busy highway. When you feel pain, whether it's physical or mental, those pain signals are like a convoy of trucks taking up all the lanes. But then you start playing music, and the music signals start driving down those exact same lanes. It creates a sort of traffic jam for the pain, right? There's just less bandwidth, less room for those pain signals to get through. Music literally elbows the pain out of the way.
Now, this isn't just happening in your head. This amazing effect starts in the brain, but it doesn't stop there. It creates this powerful, calming ripple that spreads through your entire physical system.
Let's talk about stress, because this is huge. On one side, you've got chronic stress. What does that do? It jacks up your cortisol. That's the main stress hormone, which leads to high blood pressure, bad sleep, all that nasty stuff. But now look at the other side. Making music is like a direct antidote. It actively lowers your cortisol levels. It's a natural way to bring your body back into balance.
And that drop in cortisol creates this beautiful ripple effect of calm. Your heart rate actually slows down, your breathing gets deeper and more regular. It can even help reduce inflammation in your body and rebalance other key hormones. We're talking about a full body reset, and it's all triggered just by making music. Pretty incredible, right?
All right, so we've covered the immediate feel-good chemicals and the calming effect on the body. But this next part, this is where it gets absolutely mind-blowing. We're not just talking about temporary changes anymore. We're talking about music as a literal architect for your brain. It doesn't just pass through, it stays and rebuilds the place. You know how we talk about the left brain and the right brain, the analytical side and the creative side? Well, connecting them is this massive information superhighway made of nerve fibers. And what's wild is that practicing music over the long haul doesn't just send more traffic down that highway, it actually paves new lanes. It makes it bigger and stronger. And that superhighway has a name, the corpus callosum. The best part is, this isn't just some nice idea. It's something scientists can actually see. They've done MRI studies and found that in musicians, the corpus callosum is physically thicker. It's more robust. What does that mean? It means your left and right brain can talk to each other faster and more efficiently. You are literally, physically, building a better brain.
Okay, so a better connected brain sounds cool, but what does that actually do for you day to day? Well, this is where the rubber meets the road. It leads to real, measurable upgrades to your cognitive toolkit, how you think, how you learn, and how you focus. How about this for an upgrade? A potential 30% increase in your attention span. Seriously, studies show that working with rhythmic music can train your brain to lock in and hold focus for longer. It's like taking your concentration to the gym.
And it's not just about focus, it's about learning speed too. Check this out. For kids, regular rhythm exercises can help them learn new words up to 25% faster. That rhythm acts like a hook for the brain, making it easier to grab onto new information and pull it out later.
So, okay, music makes you feel good in the moment. It makes your brain work better right now. That's all great. But what about decades from now? What about the long game? Well, this is where music starts to look like a superpower. It's about building a protective shield for your brain that lasts a lifetime.
The magic word here is cognitive reserve.
The best way to think about it is like a savings account for your brain. Every single time you practice, every time you play a piece of music, you're making a deposit. You do that for years, for decades, and you build up this huge reserve. That reserve then helps your brain withstand the challenges that come with aging, and can even help delay or lessen the impact of diseases like dementia.
And the science on this is just wow. Researchers have found that the brains of older musicians are just plain more efficient. They're better at things like picking out a conversation in a noisy restaurant. Lifelong players also show stronger memory. And maybe the coolest part of all, musical ability gets stored in what's called procedural memory. That's the same part of your brain that remembers how to ride a bike. It's incredibly durable and resistant to aging. So the skills you build now, they are truly in it for the long haul.
So let's just pull all of this together. It's a journey, right? It starts instantly with that rush of feel-good chemicals. Then it physically calms your entire body, dialing down stress. Mentally, it's actually rewiring your brain for better performance. And finally, over a lifetime, it builds this incredible protective shield for your future self. It's a gift that just keeps on giving.
So here's the big takeaway. Making music, it's not just a hobby. It's not just a nice pastime. It is a powerful, fundamental, and thankfully accessible tool that we can all use to build a healthier, stronger, and more fulfilled life from the inside out.
So we'll leave you with this thought. Knowing what you know now, that music can literally reshape your brain and heal your body, how will you let its power resonate in your life?